Anybody familiar with our program knows that there's a lot that has to go on behind the scenes to make things flow smoothly on a daily basis. And many know that our coaches and players spend countless hours studying film of our opponents, studying film of our own practices, the thousands of plays that are run there and that we view. Well, somebody has to do that for us. And likewise, we have to keep our players on the field, keep them healthy, and our student trainers do a great job working with our full-time trainers, working with our injuries on a daily basis, whether it's taping, treatment, rehab. They're instrumental on keeping our mechanism moving forward. So these two groups of committed students, like I said, are unrecognized by the outside world, but our people inside the program recognize what they do, and we want to recognize them at this time. So Coach Brooks, we'll bring our filmers up, our video crew first. Thank you, ladies. I'm going to talk about them. When you look back at the success we had as a team, you know, there's a lot of pieces that complete that puzzle, and these ladies are our drone flyers. You know, I looked over on the track one day. They're not even looking at practice. They're facing the other way, and they got their phones out. I sent a coach over there to chew them out because they're not paying attention, and they said, "Coach, they're actually filming through their phones." Okay, all right. All I know is when we go in, it's always ready. And there's a group, and three of them are here tonight. And if they'll step forward and be recognized, Cameron Molina, Masia Malani, yeah, and Sydney Beard. These three ladies, they showed up every day for practice, were very eager to learn how all that worked. And they're very knowledgeable about technology, as I mentioned earlier, and they gained a large amount of experience in a short period of time. And they filmed our practices with drones. They oftentimes filmed our freshman and JV games that we could review the next day. And they've set the bar up there pretty high for folks who might follow. And we appreciate all their hard work and effort to keep the Smithson Valley football team moving forward. So Cameron, Masia, and Sydney, thank you very much. Our video crew. Our student trainer group, if you'll just come up all at once, they'll come up next. You know, we have different levels of student trainers. Coach Petmeke and Coach Murray do a nice job of getting first year and second year, and then those who come through at a third and a fourth year. And, you know, we'll kind of recognize some of those and a little bit more on our seniors and returners. But if they'll step forward, I'm just going to introduce our ninth grade first year trainers that work so well with Coach Petmeke. So we'll start with Morgan Habe. She'll step forward and be recognized. Sushi Bhakta. Yes. Isabella Martinez. Kezia Tala. Gabby Thomas. Cheyenne Ledbetter. And Joy Hong. These are our first-year student trainers, and we're thankful for all they've done and look forward to having them back for another year. So thank you very much. Then next we have our returning second-year student trainers. There's two of them. If they'll step forward, Curtis Parsons and Kaylee Dietz. Curtis has a great work ethic. He was in our sports medicine class this year and building on the knowledge that he gained from last year. And he also plays in the Ranger Band on Friday night, so he's wearing a couple different hats. Kaylee was in the sports medicine class as well, took a big step this year towards becoming one of our leaders, very focused, willing to learn, looking forward to charting both their progress next year. So Curtis Parsons and Kaylee Dietz. And finally, we have three seniors that we'd like to recognize, and we'll start with Lawson Mills. Lawson's a first-year student trainer, came in with great enthusiasm and a willingness to learn, and uses his efforts to continue to grow in our program. And he plans to use his time with us to prepare for a future as an athletic trainer. So thank you, Lawson Mills. Our next is a second-year trainer, senior Lindsay Matula. Lindsay's kind of the mom, as the younger trainers call her, and she knows what she needs to do to get the job done as someone who can be given a task without supervision, which allows Coach Petmecki, Coach Murray to do some other things. Leads by example, helps others quietly without fanfare, and we're glad for the time and effort that she's put into our program. Wish her luck down the road. Senior Lindsay Matula. And lastly, a fourth-year trainer, 4 years in the program, another senior, Nathan Lackey. Mason seems like he's been here forever. He's been here since the Eisenhower administration, I think. He's been a student trainer. It's hard to remember a time when he wasn't part of our program. We're very proud of him and all the accomplishments he's made over the last 4 years, and he's very instrumental in helping our incoming student trainers by volunteering his time even during his off period. And he'll definitely be missed. We wish him the best of luck in the future. Senior Nathan Lackey. It's our video crew and our student trainers. Thank you.